Welcome to Paco the Realtor channel, where I talk about real estate, rants, and other things that can make our life really interesting. Hey guys, this is Paco the Realtor, real estate broker, realtor, local expert, storyteller. And I hope everybody's having a good evening tonight. Today I want to talk to you about Taco Tuesday with Paco, specifically talking about how real estate is an extension of who I am and what I mean by that, and the reason why I bring this up on today. We are who we are. We're real, we're fake, everybody's different, right? And one thing I've realized is that real estate for me is an extension of who I am. I love real estate. I love it because it's different. It suits my personality. It's different. I'm not in an office. Every day is different. Every day is a different challenge. You're involved with meeting new people. You're problem solving. Everything's constantly going a million miles per hour, which is the way I work. There's never any downtime, which I love. But more importantly, it really suits who I am as in what's important to me in life. And what I mean by that is this. I absolutely love to help people. That's my personality. That's who I am. And real estate allows me to do that in what we do. I love to help people achieve their goals and push them forward. Real estate allows me to do that. Not only do I help them achieve the goals in buying and selling the American dream, which is a given, but real estate allows me to meet a lot of new people that otherwise I would never meet, of all walks of life, of all educations and cultures and countries. Real estate gives me that opportunity. Real estate gives me the opportunity to live the life that I want because it's an extension of who I want to be, which is I want to meet and experience life. I want to help people achieve their goal. And more importantly, I love to laugh. And I only have one. Everybody who's heard me laugh, I only have one volume. That's loud. So if I couldn't work behind a cubicle, behind a computer, 8 to 5, trying to be quiet, man, I would die. And the reason I bring this up is because yesterday, a client of mine, we had an issue. I'm not going to go into too many details, but one of my houses was broken into. Thank you, Carolyn. One of my houses, was broken into, and the client was kind of freaking out, and they broke the window and went in, and it looked like it was a crackhead. But we solved it, and I waited with him for the cops to show up, and so we did all this, right? And he turns to me and goes, Paco, he goes, I've realized something. I said, what's that? He goes, I've known you when you're not a realtor, and just one-on-one, and I know you at work. You're the same guy. And it got me thinking about how blessed I am to do what I do, even though sometimes you want to, to certain people, tacos with Paco, that's hypothetical. No, that's not hypothetical. That's the wrong word I'm looking for. It's, now I can't even think. Now you got me thinking. I will get back to you on that one. But no real tacos today. Just today. So, what we do, how we live life, what we do for a living, how we treat people, how we engage with people, how we interact with people, whether we help people, not help people, whether we talk shit, not talk shit, whether, whatever, everything is an extension of who we are, right? And your job either brings that out or hides it. And in my case, it brings it out. I have a lot of energy. I go a million miles per hour. I can multitask. I know I'm a guy, and I said it. I can multitask. Yes, I can multitask. And that's what you need to do in real estate. You got 4 or 5 different escrows going on. You got clients calling you left and right. You got text message, your phone's ringing, your emails are going. I thrive off that. Now, does it wear me out at times? Yes. But for the most part, I absolutely thrive on that, which is great for my job because any realtor who's busy will tell you we go a million miles per hour. So why am I telling you all this? I am who I am. I am who I am. There's no denying it. And before I used to hide in a shell and be outgoing with only people I knew. And now I've changed that and said I am who I am. I'm going to bring it out with everybody, whether they like me or not. And it's just changed the perspective of everything. So whatever you do, whatever job you have that decision. And I've been blessed to say that my personality really comes out of this job. So if you're looking for somebody with a lot of energy, who's riding 1,000,000 miles per hour, who goes left, right, who could just go with it, that's me. If you're looking for somebody who sits behind a desk and works on paperwork all day, that is not me. Now the good news is I have a team that does that for me. And that's the important thing. Whatever I suck at, I have somebody that helps me with it. So Taco Tuesday with Paco today is about knowing your purpose, your why, figuring it out and nailing it. Once you figure it out, which is not easy to do, running with it and just exploding with it. And I know what I do and I know why I do it. And this job gives me the opportunity to meet the most interesting and intriguing people of all walks of life. And if I did what I did before, I would have never done that. So know your why. Know what the hell you're doing. If you don't know, start to figure it out. Don't tell me you're too old. I'm 41. I figured it out at 38. It's never too late to figure out what your why is. And when you figure it out, let me tell you, things completely change for you. Chris Wheeler, what did you do before? Well, Chris, if you must know my resume, in high school I worked at McDonald's, shift manager. Then I worked for Leslie's Pool Supply. Thanks, Chris. Then I worked for Union Bank of California as a teller, then as a financial service rep. Then in college, I had an internship with Southwest Airlines. Didn't like it. Then I got an paid internship with Xerox Business Services out of Irvine. They offered me a job, and I took it. And my first job out of college was I worked for Xerox, selling very, very, very expensive equipment to the Irvine Spectrum area, to the dot-coms. Back then it was the dot-coms. Then after that, I was an investigator for the State Board of Equalization. I was the guy that showed up because you weren't paying your bills. Not a fun job. And then while I was doing that is when I became my broker's license. So my old job, my last job, I guess you could say, is I was working for the State Board of Equalization, and I was the guy, if I showed up, it's like the IRS, it's no bueno, no good. Hated my job. Absolutely hated it. Was just a job. That's all it was. But, now in retrospect, I could have made anything work. But luckily, Chris, you know how it is, brother. You know how we do it. It's all right. Chris is a Giants fan, and he's a hustler too. So I know you're hustling also. We do what we got to do, right? And now I do the real estate thing, 16 years. And the first 13 years of it, I was good, but I just looked at things differently. The last 3 years, I've realized why I do it. Real estate is just the vessel I use to meet people. Go Giants. Hey, Dodgers and Giants split, even though you only scored 2 runs, but that's for another day, right? Over some beers. And that's what changed everything for me, with my relationship with my family, my relationship with myself, and my job. And I had some outside help to make me realize what my why was, but that's what it is. So guys, life is too damn short not to figure out what the damn why is. And your why could be as simple as you just want to provide for your family and enjoy time with them. Nothing wrong with that. So, Taco Tuesday, got to know me a little more. I hope it touches at least one person where you understand that life is too short to just live through life just going through it. Waiting for retirement, waiting to get a pension or Social Security. Why waste the best days of your life to retire when you no longer have health or age? It makes no sense to me. Live it like you stole it. Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, guys. Until next time, this is Paco the Realtor, broker, realtor, local expert, a storyteller. Later, guys. Thank you so much for watching our videos. I appreciate it. If you really like the content, go ahead and like
and subscribe to our channel. We'll be putting out a lot of content on a weekly basis, which will be real estate related and a lot of stuff of just me ranting. So thank you. Remember, subscribe.